mean, basically, it's your common garden bingo. The first one to fill in their card wins.
Yeah.
About 5 weeks ago, every paper had a card in it. Since then, we've been printing 3 numbers a week, and they find them and fill in their cards.
And now you've got 2 winners.
Ah, no, we can't have. It's set up so there can only be 1 winner.
Does that look straight?
No, love, not quite. Come here. But I thought you said that Emily and Jack Duckworth both claim they've won.
Well, yeah. So one of them must have made a mistake.
What have they won?
Spring cruise down the Rhine.
Down the what?
It's a river in Germany.
Hey, you don't think they want to go together, do you?
No. Anyway, they can't. There can only be 1 winning card.
There you are, love it. You'll do.
Can't you cheat to make Auntie Emily really the winner?
No.
Typical.
So what are you going to do?
We'll check both cards and see which one is right. I can't see it's going to be any big problem.
What's this in aid of, then? Electricity, gas, or what?
Water mains.
Why, is there somewhere up with them, is there?
That's what I'm aware of.
Water mains? Yeah. There's no up with your water, is there?
Bit of a personal question, isn't it, Percy?
Well, there's no up with mine.
Let's hear it.
Oh, hello,
Tell me
Terry.
about.
Morning, Mrs. Bishop.
Oh, morning.
Water mains.
Really? You better come in.
How long's it going to be, then?
Oh, it's not going to be long. It's going to be deep, though.
No, I mean, how long's it going to be before you fill it in again?
Oh, it's a different department, that. That's the filling in department. We just dig 'em.
Would you credit it?
I've left him to lie in because he was so late back last night, and to tell you the truth, he was, well, somewhat under the weather.
Rat leg? You mean he'd been drinking?
Well, either that or he was coming down with flu.
Well, I thought he was taking Lois out last night. About time, innit? Morning.
Would you like some tea, Norman?
Oh, yes, please. So then, she's a bit of a go with this Lois bird, is she?
It wasn't her. It was her dad.
Her dad?
Yeah. He's a member of that Real Ale Society, you know, brews his own.
Ah, one of them.
Yeah, well, he insisted I tried it, and well, I think I had too much.
Thought you might want one while you're waiting.
So very much, Mrs. Bishop, and you needn't worry yourself. It's not flu.
No, I didn't think it was.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Bishop. I didn't mean to get you out of bed. I couldn't find my key.
Well, I was just grateful that nothing awful had happened. I mean, when I heard the knocking, I didn't know what to expect.
He was K-lied on her dad's own brew, Mrs. Bishop.
He certainly had some difficulty getting up the stairs.
Dear.
Oh.
That is not like you, Norman, is it?
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I didn't know what you'd want for your breakfast.
Oh, no, please, thank you, no.
Well, I'm sure you should have something, if only to settle your stomach. I'll make you some toast. I'm sure you'll be able to manage that.
I don't think Mrs. Bishop's too impressed with you, Curly, my lad.
Oh, shut it, Terry, will you?
So then, what's she like, this Lois?
Lois?
Yeah, you remember her? The girl whose dad's 100% home-proof ale you were supping last night. I mean, how did she feel about seeing you stagger out the family home 3 sheets to the wind?
Oh, no.
What?
I can't remember, mate. Honest, I can't remember a thing we said to one another.
Yes. Yes, well, if you just put your name and address on the back of the completed card and then post it on to us, or bring it round to the office. Yes. Right, thank you. Bye.
How many's that?
10.
10?
Up to now.
What was that last address, did they say?
Yes, Maudsley Street.
Yeah, there's a pattern to it, isn't there? I mean, they're all in the same area. Maudsley Street, Rosamond Street, Coronation Street. Oh, sequence of winning cards must have gone out.
But we don't know how many.
Yeah, but we're going to find out, aren't we? I mean, 10 up to now, it might be hundreds. I mean, what are we going to do then?
Surely. Well, it's the printer who's at fault, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but I'm sure he's got a clause in his contract somewhere covering him against flood, fire, civil war and making a cock-up of his bingo card. Anyway, it's not him our readers are going to be after, is it? Our winning readers. It's our door they're going to be banging on.
Don't we have a line somewhere that says the editor's decision is final?
What decision? I mean, I can't make a decision. I know what decision I'd like to make. I'd like to go on the cruise myself, and I could be halfway down the Rhine before anybody noticed.
Weatherfield Recorder, good morning. Oh.
Number 11.
Oh, I see, yes. Well, if you just put your name and address on the back of the completed card and then post it on to us. Yes, thank you.
It won't be a proper cruise ship, not if it's down the river.
Well, it won't be a canoe, will it?
Hey, well, pictures I've seen, they look like big barges.
Yeah. Hey, you, have you finished them samples for Boswell's yet?
Oh, this is last term.
Well, they want them for dinner time. Now, come on, Vera.
Oh, she's too busy dreaming about that cruise that Jack's won.
No, there's no justice, is there, either? I mean, first he wins a car and now this.
Hey, happening's in league with the devil.
Hey, is your Jack in league with the devil, Vera?
So long as he keeps winning, kid, he can be in league with whoever he likes.
You don't have to knock.
Oh, well, I'm practising, aren't I?
What for?
For when I work here, which I trust will be in the very near future.
Yeah, well, I'm just working things out, you know, what the job entails.
You're not playing games with me, are you, Mike?
No.
Because if you've changed your mind about me working here, then at least you might tell me straight.
I haven't changed my mind.
No?
No.
Right then, what are we waiting for? Why don't I start right away?
Well, it's not as easy as that, is it? I mean, well, for starters, you're going to need an office, aren't you? Somewhere to work from.
Right, well, what about Emily's? She's only part-time. I could share that.
Yeah, well,
Give me one good reason why not.
Well, that's not the point, you see.
You can't, can you?
Why didn't I marry someone who was docile, easygoing, and wouldn't keep pestering me until she got what she wanted?
Do you know, I was just thinking that myself.
There.
Oh, thank you very much, Vera. Only the world does go round, you know, rank rules and no rank rules.
She's only jealous.
Excuse me, you're going on a Rhine cruise?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a competition there Jack's won.
Yeah, we think he's in league with the devil.
This is the competition in the Weatherfield Recorder?
Yeah, why?
Well, I was under the impression that I'd won.
Oh, well, you can't have done, can you?
Well, has Jack been officially notified?
Well, no, not yet. Why have you?
Well, no. I was hoping to hear something today.
You haven't started packing yet, have you, Vera?
If he's got it wrong, if that boneheaded husband of mine's got it wrong, ooh, I'll brain him.
Anybody heard from the newlyweds then?
Oh, Kevin and Sally. They're Scarborough, aren't they?
I was just wondering whether they sent anybody a card out.
They're on their honeymoon, Percy. They'll not have time to send cards. 74, love.
You sure you don't want one, Percy?
No, I'm all right with this, thank you, Councillor. Well, there are some folks sending cards even on their honeymoon.
Bad sign when they do.
You know, she thinks everybody's like herself, only one thing on their minds.
Yeah, well, they only go on honeymoon once, don't they, Percy?
Well, they could only go to Scarborough once. There's a lot to see.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Percy, love.
Oh, hello.
Yes, my love. I'm not after a drink, Betty, love. I'm after Jack Duckworth. Is he anywhere about?
Yes, I think he is. He's here. Jack, lady looking for you.
Lady where?
Here, that lady she's talking about. Here, I believe you reckon you've won this competition in local newspaper.
That's right, I have.
Well, I've got news for you, because I have.
No, you can't have. You must have made a mistake first. I mean, all these numbers, you know, must be a bit confusing.
You what? How many bingo cards have you done in your life?
Not a lot,
No,
no.
well, I've done hundreds, thousands. And place where I got Regent, your life wouldn't be worth living if you did a wrong call.
Have I got news for you?
You're not the only one.
Emily Bishop reckons she's won this competition that you say you've won, this Rhine cruise thing.
Oh, she can't have.
How do you know?
Because I have. I've got me a full card.
What's going on, eh? Has everybody won round here, or what?
Well, I don't know, do I? I mean, I thought I won. She thinks she's flipping one now, Emily Bishop's.
Well, I vote we go see Ken Barlow, and we go right now and get this thing sorted.
I agree, I'll come with you.
Hang on.
Let's have a look at your card.
Can I nip out for 10 minutes, Betty? A bit of a mix-up in this competition thing.
Yeah, Jack. Take as long as you like. I'll knock it off your wages.
Saying that he's got his...
Oh, come on, you two. Let's get a bottom of this.
Come on, Phyllis.
What's all this, then? Oh, it's the local hunt, Betty. Tally-o and all that. Do you not like blood sports?
I don't.
You're best off out of it, then. Because once that lot have cornered the prey, there won't be a right lot left of him.
Right, well, if you'd just like to leave your completed card and we'll be in touch.
Righto.
Well, have we won or haven't we?
Well, I'm afraid there's quite a number of possible winners. We'll have to wait till all the cards are in before we can say.
There you are. I told you it was too good to be true.
Well, that's not how I read it in your paper.
Come on, thank you.
It said first completed card, and ours either is or it isn't, and I don't see there can be any two ways about it.
Go on.
That makes 32.
Yeah, well, 33 can drop it in the box, as I'm going to lunch, and I suggest you do the same.
Right, here we are then. Come on.
Where is he? Right, now, Ken Barlow, we've something here wants sorting.
You've come about the competition?
We have, yes.
Yeah, and me and all.
Look, have we won this flipping cruiser, haven't we?
Have I won it?
Aye, and you can't tell me I've made a mistake. Not after all the years I've been doing bingo.
No, I don't think any of you made a mistake, and yes, you have won it.
Oh, great.
Unfortunately, you're not the only ones.
Well, how come?
Well, who's going to get the cruise then?
I've no idea, I'm afraid, not yet.
Well, if you've no idea, well, who has
Shut
then?
up a minute, over
I won't shut up,
Now,
Joe.
look here, Ken. What is going on here? I mean, it's stated categorically in your paper that if you've got a completed card, you've won the cruise.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, but I know what it says in the paper, of course I do.
Yeah, well, don't think you can wriggle out of this, you know.
Correct.
Because we know our rights.
Now, look, I'm not trying to wriggle out of anything. And what's more, I don't have you coming in here accusing me of dishonesty. Now, leave your cards if you haven't done already, and then I'd be obliged if you leave this office.
Sounds fair
There's
enough.
no need to get aerated, you know. I mean...
And I've got to get back to cafe, you know.
So, you'll be in touch then?
I will, yes.
Right.
Right, let's get out while the going's good.
Well,
What?
and that was Mr. Higson on the phone. Basil Higson, owns Weatherfield Travel.
Who sponsored the competition?
Well, apparently there's quite a few people thinking they've won who've gone straight round to the agency. So he's coming round to see you.
Did he sound amused, entertained, you know, like a man who was treating the whole thing as a joke?
No.
No.
5 pence, please, love.
Sorry, I've got no less.
Don't worry about it, Duck.
Any joy?
It's a right fiddle. There's more flipping winners than soft Mick. And you can't say now because that Barlow fella jumped on his high horse and that toffee-nosed way of his.
Keep your voice down.
Well, it'd serve him right if we all went to see a flipping solicitor and sued him and made him pay for his flipping holidays, all of us.
But you won't.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it, aren't I?
You might be thinking about it, Jacko. What I'm saying is you won't do it.
Yeah, well, he's a neighbour, isn't he?
Can I join you?
Oh, hello.
Mike told you I'm going to be moving in.
Moving in?
To your office. We'll be sharing it.
No, nobody said anything.
Oh, well, it was only sorted out this morning. I'm sure he intends telling you.
Oh, I hope so.
And don't worry, I shan't be trying to take over. Because I think I'll be out most of the time anyway. So you can still carry on with all your little ways.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a travel agent, Mr. Barlow.
Yes.
People come to me because they trust me to arrange their holidays for them. At least they used to before this. Now, well, I'm going to be a laughingstock, aren't I?
Come on.
I've had people coming in all morning, asking for brochures, wanting details of this holiday they think they've won.
Yes, I know the feeling.
Then you know what they're going to think? They're going to think they've been cheated, that they've been conned by me. And then what are they going to do?
Really no idea.
They're going to tell their friends. Who are going to tell their friends. I mean, quite frankly, I might as well close down.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous.
Is it?
Look, the whole thing will be a 7 days wonder. They'll have forgotten about it in a week.
Oh, well, pardon me. That's rich coming from you, is that? From what I remember, you were at great pains convincing me of all the publicity I'd get from this competition. Well, now I'm getting it, aren't I? Yes.
Yes, well, I've been on the phone to the printer.
Oh, wait, no. Thank you, but no.
What?
I don't want any part of that. I deal with you, Mr. Barlow. Any hassle with your printer, that's strictly between you and him.
Yeah, look, I just thought you might like to know what seems to have happened.
We're in a mess. That's what seems to have happened.
Look, there's only one card printed that has the key winning numbers on it.
Then what happened?
Computer error. No, look, just give me time.
Well, yes,
no, let's wait till the dust has settled, see how many people we're dealing with, and then we can make a decision for the best.
If I sell somebody a holiday to Honolulu, and then, through my mistake, that person ends up in Skegness...
Yes.
Then I'm liable. Now, you talked me into sponsoring a competition.
Yeah, so now I'm liable, right? Yes. Point taken.
Well, I mean, is that definite? Well, look, wouldn't you rather talk to Mr. Baldwin himself? I don't know where he is right now, but he won't be long. Oh, all right, I'll tell him.
So did Ken Barlow not say up to you about it?
I only know what your Jack's told me, that there's been some sort of mix-up.
Well, old Phyllis reckoned she'd won. Spoke like her, and I feel sorry for her.
Yes, but, oh, Mr. Baldwin.
Yeah?
I was talking to Susan over there.
Yep, what?
Well, it's Boswell's, Mr. Baldwin. They've just been on the phone, and them samples you sent, they're not up to scratch, so they want to cancel their order.
Oh, no.
Well, I asked if they wanted to speak to you personally. They said there'd be no point in it, so they told me to tell you.
Who was it? Arthur? Arthur Boswell?
No, apparently he's away. It was his son.
Malcolm? Yeah, I bet he enjoyed saying that as well. What do you want, Emily?
I gather Susan's going to share my office.
Not now, Emily. I've got more important things to think about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Of course you have. Yes.
Yeah, if it was Arthur, I'd stand a chance, but his son, no chance.
Oh.
Yeah, he's one of those public school types, you know.
Yeah, it sounded a bit like that on phone.
Looks down his nose at me, thinks I'm a Cockney spib, which I am and proud of it. But I'm not going down on my knees to him. No way. Wouldn't do any good if I did.
But, Mr. Baldwin, is it a big loss?
Well, they did take a fair amount. Let's face it, any order that you lose is big.
How long are we going to have that eyesore then?
Well, I don't know.
And they never put them cobblestones back right, you know, they never do.
Yeah, well, they're likely putting a new stopcock in for Rovers.
What do you want one of them for?
Well, there must be a Anyway, it's work for somebody, isn't it?
And who pays for it, eh? You and me, that's who. They dug that hole this morning. They could have fitted the stopcock and filled it up again.
Ah, well, it's no to do with me.
And another thing.
What?
Who's that young woman just going into Emily Bishop's?
Well, I don't know.
No, neither do I.
Oh, no, it's great to see you again. It really is. I was going to give you a ring, but, well, after the state I was in last night.
You mean you're not expecting me?
Expecting you?
For me tea? You invited me to me tea?
Oh, yeah, of course. It's just, I couldn't remember what time we said.
I'm not too early, am I?
No, just right. Oh, that'll be Mrs. Bishop now, my landlady.
She didn't mind, did she?
Well, I didn't get round to mention it to her, actually, but it'll be all right.
She doesn't know I'm coming? Oh, Curly!
Oh, it's all right. I'll ask her now. Oh, hello, Mrs. Bishop.
Hello.
You remember Lois, of course?
Oh, nice to see you again.
Hello, Mrs. Bishop.
I asked Lois to stay for tea. I hope you don't mind.
No, of course I don't.
Oh, great.
I'm getting quite used to people taking decisions without bothering to consult me first.
I think I better go.
No, it's okay. She's probably still mad at me for last night. I'll just have a word. Mrs. Bishop, I'd just like to say I'm very, very sorry.
For what?
Well, for last night, for having too much to drink and everything.
Oh, Norman. I'd forgotten all about that.
Oh?
At least you have the consideration to apologise. Unlike some people who seem to think I'm not worth an apology or an explanation, even about something that affects me more than it affects anybody else.
No.
It's funny, isn't it, how 1 minute you can think you're quite important, doing a useful job, and the next you realise nobody has the slightest interest in your opinion or what you might be thinking. Anyway, better go and talk to your young lady. Don't leave her by herself.
Yeah, right.
Is she all right?
Yeah. I talked her round.
You will have a word with her, won't you, love?
Yeah, sure.
It's just I don't want her to feel I'm elbowing my way in.
Well, why not? That's exactly what you're doing.
Yes, but I don't want Emily to think that.
She'll be glad of the company. Stop worrying.
I'm not worrying.
Oh, OK.
Tell you what, I'm a bit hungry, though.
Yeah, me too. Let's go, shall we?
Well, I'd like her to spend some time in the factory and sort of get the feel of the place.
Oh, you will. I promise you that. You will. Hi, Percy.
Evening. Alfred's bitter, please. This all outside your front door, I gather it's in need of a stopcock.
You what, cock?
A stopcock for this pub.
Something to the sort, yeah. That's 37 cock. Then they won't need to use such long hose pipes next fire we have.
Have you seen the lighting round it? Totally inadequate.
I wouldn't know, mate.
Good job, as nimble as I am, and I'd have gone headlong. I could be dead now.
Shame. I mean, it's a shame it wasn't better lit.
Betty, could you give Jack a nudge? He was supposed to be collecting some glasses. He seems to have got away late. Look, I mean, if you'd have pulled a stunt like that, promising folk cruises and then changing your mind, well, they'd have been on you like a ton of bricks.
Oh, they would, I.
Yeah, it's only because it's Ken Barlow. Butter won't melt in his mouth.
Aye, and he used to be a school teacher, didn't he?
Well, half of them used to fiddle dinner money, you know. No, all I'm saying is if it had been such as him, well, it'd have been for high jump.
There's no need to keep saying it, Vera.
Well, it's true.
Hey, can anybody join in, or is it private? One of them that's got the numbers up. Yeah, well, I don't qualify for that, love. Only her ladyship says, could she have some of the glasses that you're supposed to be collecting?
Right away, Bessie.
I don't know about us. It's Ken Barlow's number should be up.
Aye.
Hello, love. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Tracy. What kind of a day have you had, then?
OK, no problems.
Oh.
I've kept you some dinner. It just needs warming.
Oh, thanks, love.
Tracy, can you shift this stuff, love, and then your dad can eat? Oh. Rumour has it that Jack and Emily weren't the only winners.
Jack and Emily and 41 others.
Oh,
It's been a nightmare. They've been phoning in, coming in. Nobody's been around here, have
No,
they?
not while I've been in.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that. So I've got one jumpy travel agent, one prize, and 43 people expecting to get it.
When we were in J2, we had a class competition. There were 4 winners to
Was
that.
there? Do you want a cup of tea or anything?
No, thanks, love. I'll just eat.
Mrs. Lewis put the names in a box and drew one out. Of course, it had to be Anita Jesper that won.
Did she now?
Well, unfortunately, your dad's problems won't be solved quite so easily.
Well, why not, though?
Eh?
Tracy, you're brilliant.
Fans?
No, look, we get all the winners' names, we put them in a hat, a box or anything, someone draws one out, and that one is the single indisputable winner.
Yes, I suppose it could work.
Deirdre, believe you me, after what I've been through today, there's no could about it. It's got to work. It will work. Won't it?